Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Let's jump right into the Shy real quick. The new season came on last night. I was so excited to see it. The Shy is just one of my shows that I enjoy to watch. So I did not take notes for a detailed review. This is going to be more of my opinion, observation review very quickly. It's not going to be a detailed, this is A, B, C, D that happened in the show. One, y'all already know the two main characters of the show are gone. What's her name? Jerica quit, and the actor who played Brandon was fired. Y'all, y'all already know what went down with him. So let's just jump right into it because observation number one is Lena Waithe lied. She lied. I've watched interview after interview after interview. Oh, my edges, Jesus. It's time for a new style. I can't keep braids for too long because my hair is so curly. It just frizzes very badly. After about a week, braids look bad. Sidetracked. But anyway, I watched interview after interview after interview after interview of Lena talking about everything that went down with the actor. I can't think of his name in real life, but he played Brandon. And I know she said she would never kill him off. She said she thought that was corny. So I'm thinking, okay, Brandon was arrested at the end of season 2. Brandon just gonna be in jail. But anyway, we come along to this funeral. I'm thinking it's Reg's funeral because we saw Reg die last season. But it's Brandon's funeral. So I'm like, Lena, what's up, girl? You said Brandon wasn't gonna die. But I guess she had to make it clear. Brandon not coming back. He's dead. He's not coming back to this show. All right, Lena. I just felt like by him dying, and we don't know how, you're not even going to mention like, man, it was fucked up. He got ran up on. Maybe it's coming. Maybe it's coming. Like, we just don't know how. It just left a hole. And then where is Jerica? Like, is her name Jerica or Jeterica? I forgot. It would have been nice if she would have came back for at least one episode, because that was his girlfriend, to mourn him. Like, his girl ain't even gonna be there. Okay. In that scene, the best part of that funeral scene was his mother. I just remember her from The Wire. I apologize. I don't know the actor, her real name, that actress. That was a very moving speech at that funeral. I felt it. Me being a person who grew up 60 miles from Chicago, and my mother's whole family, all of them in Chicago. I was in Chicago every other weekend. It was such a huge part of my life. Still is. Like, I'm going in a few weeks. I felt that scene just because you just know so many people, and this could be in any city. I ain't trying to discredit nobody else's city and they crime, but to me, it's out of control in Chicago. It's out of control. I just felt that scene. She acted her ass off. Okay, I already mentioned number 2, where was Reg's funeral? They just kind of dismissed him. Like, what did Reg do? He got no closure. Bye. This wedding. Who was this Dre person? Like, I remember the mother, and clearly for the first 2 seasons, that was not the actress playing her partner. So when I saw this new actress, I was like, who is this? Is she marrying the same woman and it's just a different actress playing that role? Or did she run up on somebody new and like that got married? Because I couldn't understand why Keisha was dirty looking this woman who she had been living with for years. Did she not ever like her? Like, hole in the story, Lena, hole in the story. I wish it would have been the same actress, but by her giving them those jewelry with the longitude, whatever that was, talking about you can always find your way home, I'm just gonna assume that it's just a new actress playing the partner. But that threw me all the way off. I was like, who is this woman? Who is this woman? And is this soft stud? Is this the role Candy was supposed to be auditioning for? Thank you. Thank you for not giving it to her. Candy would have fucked that up in a bad way. Candy is not a bad actress, but she's not that level of actress. No shade, Candy. No shade. But moving, I just can't picture Candy doing that sex scene with that strap on. I cannot picture it at all. Like, it ain't that much acting training in Hollywood. Moving on. Okay. Now, what did I write down? Oh boy. What is his name? Ronnie. How the hell? He had to be drunk. I don't even recall him and Brandon being any kind of cool. Like, Brandon did kind of let bygones, he kind of let some shit go, but not really. Like, how do you dare show up to Brandon's funeral, want to give condolences to the mother of the son that you killed, and got away with because you had to go take care of your grandma so bad, and you didn't even, like, you turned yourself in just to, on a technicality, get yourself out. Bullshit. I'm surprised that husband did not whoop his ass on sight. On sight. How dare you show your face at Brandon's funeral? But anyway, that house with all the junk outside with the eviction notice, was that the grandmother's house? Is the grandmother dead? Like, it's so many holes in the story. Like, I know that company was trying to buy up all the real estate in that neighborhood for gentrification purposes. Is that what happened to the grandmother's house and they just put everything on the street? But where is the grandmother? Where is Ronnie gonna go? I don't care. But it didn't really look like her house, but who else's house will he go up and be staring at the stuff and tearing off eviction notices? I don't know. Now, Emmett is the character that Lena in all those interviews said that the show could center around, kind of how it centered around Brandon, how every person interacted with Brandon in the seasons 1 and 2. I'm gonna see how you do it, girl, because a lot of this seems forced. Like, when did Emmett and Kevin interact to the point where he's like, I'm gonna be your little brother, I'm gonna be your big brother now, I got you now? I mean, I guess because Emmitt used to date Keisha, his older sister. It just seems strange. I just never seen Emmitt and Kevin interact. It was always Brandon and Kevin. Moving on. Emmitt wants to take over Brandon's food truck. Okay, you were helping Brandon out on the social media side of the food truck, but Emmitt, you can't cook. You seen them, those people order pizza in the middle of their wedding because they was like, it wasn't no seasoning on the chicken and it wasn't no cheese and macaroni and cheese. I was like, how do you mess up fried chicken? And you work. You are the manager of a chicken spot. Are you still the manager of that chicken spot? What happened to... I mean, it was only episode 1. I want to see what Emmitt does. I want to see how his character grows. I want to know how much time has lapsed, that Lena wants us to think how much time has lapsed between the seasons. Because at the end of season 2, Tiffany, his baby mama, was pregnant, just found out she was pregnant. And he went back to her, got a little apartment, whatever, it's decorated now. Did she already have that baby? Or is she still pregnant, smoking blunts? In my 20s, in my younger days, I've seen it, and I ain't gonna say nothing else. So I ain't gonna judge Tiffany for that. I just want to know, what I'm watching. Is the baby already born, the second one, or is a little weed ain't nothing but a thing to her? I just want to know. I just want to know. Now, the scene that I loved the most, Tiffany walks up to Keisha and was like, look, Keisha, I don't mind you coming over here bringing my man some money. That's all fine. But don't come over here dressing like no whore. And then Keisha hit her with, she didn't say bitch, but it would have sounded good if she would have said bitch. Bitch, I'm dressed in for my man, not yours. I started cracking up when she said that. She was dressed a little bit team too much, but that was funny. But that door was wide open when Emmett went outside chasing after Keisha. One, why you chasing after this ex-girlfriend of yours when she already gave you your cash? I'm thinking of, like, I'm Tiffany. Two, I know that apartment ain't that big. That apartment ain't big at all. I know she heard Emmett outside talking about, you always gonna have a place in my heart. I'm always gonna have love for you. That's team too much. He would have got cussed out. I would have went out there and cussed him out in front of Keisha. That was disrespect to me. To me. Anyway, moving on. His mom and his daddy, I love it. I love it. Don't get back with his ass. Don't stop sleeping with his ass. I don't care how hard up on for the penis you are, Emmett's mama. Have a little fun with him. I just want to see the daddy on TV. He cracks me up. He cracks me up. I know people just like him, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But I just want to see more of the daddy on the TV screen because he's a funny character to me. But Mama Emmett, don't get back with Daddy Emmett at all. Okay. Truth be told, forget Emmett. The shot could circle around Papa, Jake, and Kevin. Them some badass kids. Some badass kids, and I want to know what they up to because I'm ready for the mama to pull out the belt and whoop all of their asses. These kids at the wedding getting drunk, lit. Then you gonna leave them at the house with Keisha. You know Keisha ain't watching them damn kids. You know Keisha is not watching Kevin, and Kevin is gonna be in them streets with Jake and Papa. These kids are getting drunk, smoking weed, inviting girls over, kissing, fingering, and fucking. All in middle school. Them kids was in middle school. They weren't in no high school. They all need their ass whooped. I'm telling you now. And I be trying to tell the people who I know that got some middle school kids. You better watch their asses. Middle school is not the same from when we were in middle school if you in your 40s. If you graduated anytime in the 90s. It's not, middle school is not the same. These kids is grown acting and grown looking. You got middle schoolers out here looking 21. Watch your damn kids. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to know what Jake and Papa and Kevin gonna be up to this season because they bad as fuck on the first episode. Moving on. Last, that ain't last, but next to last and the most important parts of the show that I loved. Lena done brought fine ass Luke James on the show. His character completely out of the blue. His ass, I guess, has been in jail. They have never mentioned another brother. Whatever. I know we got to move the story along, so I will take it because that's Luke James' ass. I hope he sing a little bit on the show. I know he ain't gonna sing. This looks like a great character for him to play, a different role, range. I'm excited to see what he brings to the show. But did he shout out my hometown? Did he tell old boy when he shot old boy in the head, how the hell you ain't know who killed Reg when I figured this shit out all the way in Kankakee? Kankakee K3. That's my hometown. That's where I grew up. It's like an hour outside of Chicago. I was like, I know his fine ass ain't been sitting in Kankakee all this time. Thank you, Lena. I appreciate the shout out because most people act like they ain't never heard of Kankakee, and if you live in Chicago and ever had to drive anywhere 57 South, you done drove past it and seen them damn signs. Moving on. The mama sold her son for $5,000. I wanted to reach through the TV and slap her ass. Number one, you telling me the mama been upstairs on drugs this whole time and we ain't never seen her? She ain't never came downstairs and asked Reg for a hit or nothing. And then she could easily be found to sell her son for $5,000? Alright. Last and definitely the most important observation I have for season 3 of this Shy. When is Candy coming on the show? Because I'm going to tell you this, Candy Burris Tucker. I'm proud of you. I'm happy you are getting great opportunities to expand your talents and to show your talents. But The Shy is a great show. The acting on this show is top level. This ain't no BET Tyler Perry bullshit. Candy, if you come on this show with some fucked up acting, you gonna get red. And I love you, Candy. I love Real Housewives of Atlanta, Candy. But if you come on The Shy and fuck it up, you and Lala ass, because Lala, you got a little bit better towards the end of Power, but it was shaky in the beginning. Don't come on here fucking up my show just because y'all big names in the reality world. Don't mean you can come act on The Shy. Don't mess it up, Candy and Lala. I got high hopes. I think you're going to play good as a rich man's wife because that's what you are in real life. But you the rich one, though, Candy. Ain't no shade. You the rich one. But it ain't too far from what you do in real life. But we going to see. I'm watching and judging and observing and reviewing. All right, y'all, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all saw about this first episode. It was a setup. Like, I just had a million questions because it's hard to start off a new season with the 2 main characters gone. Really 3, because Reg is gone too. It's a lot of things I'm happy to see. I can't wait to see how it develops. And just get in the comments and let me know what you think. I ain't gonna make this long. Anyway, if you're a new subscriber, because this is my first time doing the Shy review. If you're new to watching this review, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm going to be giving my 2 cents all season. And like, comment, share in the comments, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you later. Bye.